Hello and welcome back to the New Holland $5 million challenge. We've gotten all of our little chores done for the morning. It's time to start the wheat harvest, so we're going to drop this off and then get going with that. But it's time to get in the harvester and take it over to the first field that we're going to do and get a cracking at this. You know, I've been doing some research and trying to figure out exactly how close we are to making this 5 million, and I don't think it's going to happen. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to make a huge mistake, potentially. And that's what this series has been all about. All right, so we have a $500,000 loan. We have $17,000 to our name. Let's go to here. I know this is something that will definitely help us out. It is corn. So we're going to buy this huge plot of land. And that leaves us at $178,000. This one's barley. It's going to help as well. We're going to buy that. So now we're sitting at $48,000. Figured we'd start with this field and see how the yield's doing here. And this will at least get us a few loads, hopefully, of the trailer, or at least one. Ooh, we don't want to do that. Why is that on? All right, let's see how the yield does. It seems a little different than last time. I just wish this field was green. This isn't the best soil for this. Everything was in perfect condition as far as precision farming is concerned. But let's find out how we do. All right, 4,800 liters. We want to take this over to the grain mill and get flour producing again. And then by the time we get back, they should be pretty close to being done, and we'll know how we did on this field. It's hard to tell at this point. It feels like it's doing better, but I don't know if the rolling and mulching was actually worth it. Doesn't seem like it at this point. I don't think we'll be leasing those again. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and get that tipped. While that's tipping, oh, if we can get up here, let's jump up. We'll go back into this production. We'll get flour activated. So 6,000 a month times 5. That's not a lot. Or that's not a, we didn't add much. So we need a lot more to produce a lot more flour. All right, moving on to the next field. We're just getting the harvest started here. I'm going to do the headland, probably 2 loops of it, and then we'll hand it off to a worker. I know because of these trees, we're definitely going to have to do 2 headlands on this side, and then because of the hill over there, we might have to do it as well. So I might just get up there and loop, do the top, come back, and get it going. Well, because the yield seems so good, I'm going to go ahead and drop this off and do the other headlands. Yeah, this is looking very promising. So the ideal here would be more than 2 full loads of this trailer. I believe we got 2 full ones last time. So let's hop back in here, close the auger, and we'll loop around, do the other headlands, and then we'll hand off to a worker so we can multitask, potentially doing some baling as well while the harvest is happening. We're dropping off this first load of wheat for the field by the cows. It's definitely doing pretty good. We hit the roof there. And we are 80% full, so we're going to have to rush back and hopefully not lose too much time with the worker, but I think we're going to be late. This might be enough, you know, ignore us with the lack of crop destruction on. We were going to do a bad thing here. But this might be enough to get a whole nother load. It would be nice to get another 32,000 liters. We will see. Oh, we got our second load full here, so we're going to take that and drop it off while the harvester finishes. There's a couple areas we might clean up, but I don't think I'm going to bring the trailer back. We'll just have the harvester bring the wheat back over. We'll put that away just for the chickens, a little bit that it has in it. All right, dropping this 32,000 liters off, and we take a peek in here, and we should be sitting over 60,000. So that should give us, you know, a couple months. It won't give us the full year. I think we need like 300,000 or something to do the full year. So that'll be good. In a couple months' time, we'll have this barley to add as well. So we'll have multiple types of flour coming in. All progressing in the right direction, I think. All right, 5,000 liters of soybeans. Let's let the game save and see where the best price is. It is declining. Denton Bakery up right here, and it should, yeah, sell soybeans. Let's see what we get for it. Should be about 15 grand. Yeah, 16,000. Welcome to August. I think this is going to be a very busy month. We got 4 fields to harvest. I don't know how the output's going to be on these. We're going to do these ones first. The smaller 2 here, or the smallest one. And so far the yield, something about the yield this year is just not as good as last year. And the difference is we mulched and rolled, and it's having the opposite effect. Very interesting. But we're going to bust this out and see how we're doing, get our canola oil back up and running. Or at least our factory over there. Not bad, not bad. Well, first field's done, 6,100 liters. So we'll go ahead, we're right by the silo. So we'll drop this off and then we'll go to the other field and get started. They missed a little bit. Not enough for me to worry about though, I don't think. Let's see, I was able to sneak in here without the header on. Let's see if we can do it with the header on. Might get some friction here when we run into it. Not bad. Oh, that's not where we want it to go, though. All right, that's going. We'll hop over here, and we'll get canola oil activated again. So that should get us some good canola oil. We got 2 more fields to get canola from. So hopefully we did better than last year with canola, but we also have sunflowers coming soon, so we'll get sunflower oil as well. There we go. And this one was our good yielding field, so hopefully we get that nice green color again. And it's a little bit lighter this year too. Very strange. Not sure what I did or if it's just the year. Sitting here thinking about money, I do know we need to lease a few things, but I think I prefer to go ahead and pay off as much as possible. We'll keep it at 4,500. That should get us through the next few months. We'll take out loans if we need to, but that puts us at 445 as our debt. I definitely feel like by the end of this calendar year, we'll be out of debt, if not by like March. And then it's the last 2 years to try to make $2.5 million a year. Gonna be honest with you, at this point, I think we're gonna fail this challenge. I think we'll get close, but I don't think we'll make 5 million. All right, another field done. We got 6,000 liters in here, and I believe about 7,000 liters in the trailer already. Let's not stop on the tracks just in case the train comes. That should fill it up. Yeah, let's hop in here and see where we're sitting. Yeah, not bad. Just doesn't feel as good as last year, so my concern increases. This field we will have to do some harvesting ourselves. We won't be able to have the workers do everything, and you know, we're losing money from the workers, so maybe we should be doing a lot of this ourselves. But we'll do a couple of headlands here, or a couple of these passes this direction, not necessarily the entire headland, and then do the same up at the top of the field so that the workers can take over. This field's definitely looking to yield a little bit better than the last field, which I find very confusing. You can hear my stuttering in my voice. We thought that new field was pretty awesome last time, and now this one seems to be a lot better. We're already going to be well above 13,000 like we got from the other field. A little bit to go. Call me confused. I don't know what's going on here. At this point, it's feeling like a good thing we busted out these 3 fields because we have the larger barley field left. So this one gave us 22,000 liters. We're going to drop this off at the oil mill, and then we're going to take the harvester over to the barley field and get started on that. You can see we've been cutting grass in the background as well. Oops. Getting our 3rd field cut right now so we can decide then. I think all of the grass here we're going to turn into hay. And then at the other one, we're going to do the same thing we did last time where we split it in half with silage and grass. Well, here's the first look at the barley field. I think there might be enough room on both sides to turn around, so we shouldn't have to worry about a headland here. But let's get harvesting, and yeah, let's turn the map on just to see yellow. Yeah, we didn't do anything to these fields, so I don't expect the yield to be too good for this field and the cornfield that we purchased late. So yeah, having it around 50% yield, that's not going to be great, but it'll be a little extra, and this was an investment for the next 2 years, not necessarily this year. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to hand this off to a worker though. We're going to go check on our canola. 40,000, about 41,000 liters. It's probably already processed a few, so I'm sure we did get above 40,000. It's almost got its first oil all prepared for us. That's exciting. Let's take this over so it can do work with the barley, even though we're going to be dropping that off at the mill directly, but we'll get that over there just to help out with the speeding up the process. Even though the yield's bad, the size of this field should still turn out a good amount of product. Next year when we decide what to plant in here, we should really see our return on investment with it though. But let's go ahead and help it out here. And we'll get this done and we'll rejoin you in a few. Decided to go ahead and drop this off and get the barley processing. I know we're going to run out of material before the year's over, but we might as well speed this up and get as much flour as possible going, and we can catch up with the harvester. We won't lose any time here. That should help. Let's go ahead and hop up here and grab barley and activate that as well. So we should be double dipping with our flour being produced, and I do feel like we might run out of time eventually to produce all the bread, but we'll see. We'll have to do that as well, or take a look. We might want to look into cakes as well and see what we have missing to make cakes. Well, we got the barley field done, and we'll hop out here, drop off this last load and see how we did. Only 1,400 on this last one. Oh, we have it still running. We'll get this shut off. But then we'll jump into the production and see how our numbers are looking. This field's going to be perfect, especially once we take care of it and get it all updated, get the precision farming stuff all up to snuff. It's going to be great. So let's see. Yeah, 42,000 we talked about. I think we said 42,000 was the goal. No, 43,000. Beautiful. Well, unfortunately, our recording got corrupted the rest of the way, so we're going to end the episode here. Thanks for hanging out. The only thing you missed was a little bit of bailing. Again, if you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. Super excited to see how this channel's been growing, and I thank each and every one of you for helping out with that.